Hi, welcome to our third video in which we are going to demonstrate how a marketing person can request for a sample and how that sample is arranged and dispatched to the customer, sent to the customer, and how the marketing person is intimated about it. Okay, so let's go to our business development, edit customer inquiry section and choose the inquiry which we did in the first video. That's the one. We go to products required and let's take this first product and say request for sample. Okay, so now there are two types of requests. One is a request for sample outward. That means you need to, if you are a trader, you're going to ask different manufacturers to arrange for that sample for you and have it sent to the customer. All right, and this can be also used by a manufacturer, where we have another button which says request for sample inwards, which means sometimes customer may have a sample with him and he may give it to you as a manufacturer and say, hey, just match this sample according to this same specification and give it to me. Okay, so that's known as a sample inward. Now all the samples are going to be handled by the QA/QC team. Okay, so we have merged the sample SDM module along with the QA/QC module, so everything is centralized. All right, so let's arrange for an outward sample. So let's say, okay, now this is per product wise. This sample which I'm going to send is going to be free or paid. Let's say paid, and it's in grams, so let's say 200 grams. By default everything is grams here. Transit method, you send directly to customer, to our office, to our courier company. So when I say send directly to customer, so all those customer addresses which you have fed in and linked, they will all appear here. If you say no, send to our office, so your office address will come here. Okay, and this is to the courier company. So let's choose the customer's address. All right, cost will appear automatically as and when the costing is done at the sample QA/QC module, and that's when we say request for sample. Okay, once the sample request is sent and before it's been actioned, you can cancel that request. Okay, so let's just go to the sample distribution management module. Let us log in. Now, in order to track samples requests which have been come from different places, we have a button here which says execute sample outward and inward complaints received. Okay, so when you click on this, this is a place where you'll get to see customer complaints that are coming here registered by marketing, and marketing sending you sample outward request to be arranged by different from different manufacturers and sent to the customer, and sample inward request where you need to create that sample as per the customer specification and send it back to him. Okay, so in this list we will send our sample. So let's go here and we say request for sample. So this is the message we get with the sample request is gone. Okay, and that's a mail which goes also to the samples department, QA/QC department, saying that it's an inter-department mail. What is the sample to be sent or arranged and sent to be to which customer, quantity, and what address it needs to be sent to. Okay, here the message status comes as request sent, and out here if you refresh it, you see the inquiries for the request is come in here. It's email. This is come as email inquiry because we put in here as email inquiry source. Anyway, so now when the sample team needs to process this request, they need to click on process sample request. And you see, on a click of a button, the data gets entered automatically for them. Now these details are filled up for you. At this stage, if you want to arrange for a sample from another manufacturer, you can choose the manufacturer's name from here, okay, and click on this button. It will tell you, okay, would you like to be reminded to follow up with this manufacturer? I say yes. After how many days? Remind you after how many days? Let's say 2 days. Okay, so it will create a reminder and it will create this mail. So this mail, you see the manufacturer email IDs come for you, a subject line, and this is the email body automatically come there. Okay, just a click and the mail is gone to this manufacturer. Fine.